Welcome to another episode of Nerds with Badges. This is day 19 of my Kickstarter campaign for my comic book, DragonManx. I've been doing videos every day since we started our campaign on Kickstarter. Thought it would be a good idea to, get me more motivated to do more videos of my show, Nerds with Badges. The whole concept of Nerds with Badges, in case you don't know, is basically I'm a nerd. I'm a security guard, so I'm a nerd with a badge, and I would talk about things that are popular with nerds: technology, video games, comic books, movies, music. You know, but it's probably more so the comic books and video games. So yeah, so that was the concept, and initially I had co-hosts, and I would like to get back to that at some point, and maybe in the near future start having guests come on the show to dialogue with me about different things that I have passion for, things that I'm interested in. I would like to dialogue with other people, whether it's police officers, security guards, military people, pretty much anybody with a badge that is into these things, pop culture stuff. So I'm doing a series of videos to promote my Kickstarter campaign for my comic book, which is called DragonManx. DragonManx is a kind of a Dark Knight Wolverine type of character who deals primarily with scary stuff. Like when he fights like monsters, demons, vampires, ghosts, creepy stuff. And the guy's dating a vampire. um, so um, just think of Buffy the Vampire Slayer with a dash of, trying to think, maybe Moon Knight. So very similar though. No, that was a really good example. But so I created DragonManx, the character, years ago. I wanted to get into filmmaking because I saw the lack of. It bothered me there weren't like a lot of black superheroes. I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It bothered me because I thought that they have some black characters, or they have sucky powers. They get killed off, or they're like supporting characters or something corny. Much of the time, for the longest, all we had was Storm, Luke Cage. We had Black Lightning. We had Vixen, and I could have sworn that I thought she was Brazilian. I don't know if maybe they retconned that into Oblivion, but it just really bothered me that we didn't really have a lot of black superheroes. No one that I really wanted. I was like, oh, I want to have powers like that. Usually, if it's a black character, they're strong, bulletproof. They just don't have any powers at all, but yet they're the leader of the team, or they're like street level powers, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just like, give me more variety. Give me some sparkly, flying, cosmic, very powerful characters. We got Spawn, but we can't see his face because it's all scarred and messed up. He wears a damn mask all the time. So I went, I just felt like, well, here, let me do something about it and make my own universe. So I created this character called DragonManx, who at the time was a guy with cat-like abilities. And then as I evolved the character, his mother is Bastet, the cat goddess, and his father is Anubis, the Egyptian god of death. So I started adding more, updating the character, became more powerful. So initially he just had like cat-like abilities, and then he got like mystical, spiritual powers, being that Anubis was his dad. So I introduced DragonManx in a couple of teasers that I did. So I guess that was just getting my feet wet with filmmaking. So I remember sneaking into, well, me and what's the camera guy's name? Jesus, I can't remember his name. That's terrible. Oh, I think his name was Austin. So we sneaked into the subway over on it was Hollywood, Sunset. I think it was Sunset and Vermont. I think it was. Don't get me started lying. But anyway, I know that they didn't want people filming. I think this was because 9/11. They didn't want people filming in subways. They used a lot of things changed after 9/11, so they didn't want people filming in this subway station. I guess if you are a terrorist, you're gonna go in there and you film stuff, and you can tell your buddies, and then you know how to blow everything up or whatever. I guess that's the logic behind that. So we sneaked in there to film anyway. So in the scene, I had to, I was running past the wall, and then I would run I would hear someone cry for help, and I'd look astonished or whatever, and then I would run past the wall, and there was like this flash of light, and then I got my costume on, which was a ninja outfit. I mean, it was, now that I look back at it, it just seemed like, okay, why was he wearing a ninja outfit? It just seemed like a good idea at the time. So that was a teaser for my web series, Sons of Legend. So DragonManx was really, I want to say he was the first character I introduced, but I had actually shot, I think I shot the teaser afterwards with Damon Evans, who plays a character named Devin. And Devin is a character in Sons of Legend who puts everything together. So he recruits DragonManx. DragonManx is like his first recruit because Devin has this idea he's gonna put these characters together because he has this vision about something bad that's gonna happen, and he needs these characters. So he finds these people that have powers that they've inherited from their parents, their grandparents, ancestors. Some of these people may not even have knowledge that they have powers or know of their ancestry. So he's going to take these people with these powers and train them on a reality TV show. So that was a concept for Sons of Legend. So it's going to be a reality show. It's going to be kind of funny. And I ended up glossing. I think I kind of, the whole reality TV show aspect got pushed to the background. Somehow, I don't know how that happened, but I want to fix that when I start with the soft reboot of Sons of Legend. I'm supposed to start filming next month. So the script is being finalized.